Hello and welcome to Coffee and Tarot with Mama T. I'm Teresa and I'm very happy to have you here with me in this space where I'm going to be doing a reading for the week of August 18th through the 24th for the sign of Virgo. If you would like a little bit more depth and resonance to this reading, be sure and check out your rising, moon, and Venus signs as well. I have already pre-shuffled these cards and prayed over them and asked Spirit to unlock the most powerful energy within the messages of these cards to hopefully bring the ones that are most important for you to hear this week. So with that, let's go ahead and call in Spirit and we'll get started. Virgo, I have also I did a pendulum message and got a word of the week for you. And the word of the week for you is attitude. Now, you might already know what this means and why it's important to you. Maybe the cards will have some clarity on that word. Or maybe as the week goes on, the importance of it will be shown to you or revealed later on. We are doing your tarot reading with the Wandering Star deck. Looks like this. It's called the Wandering Star. And I'm just getting 7 cards, one for each day of the week, pulled up here for you. Go ahead and get started. Your first card is the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is all about choice and making a decision. This card can be called the stalemate card. This is somebody who is blindfolded. They can take their blindfold off at any time. They're blindfolded and they're using their inability to see as a reason to not make the choice between these two swords that they've got going on here. They can take off their blinds and realize they've got the moon above them, providing illumination and intuition, and they can make that choice whenever they want. They just haven't. So it's kind of a time for pausing. Sometimes people are deliberately pausing to make that choice, and other times you feel like you're stuck and you can't make the choice. So something to think about. The next card that you got is the Seven of Cups card, and this is a card of like illusion, and it's also a card of choice. There's all of these beautiful choices in the air around you, and you're having a hard time making a decision between which path you want to follow. The cups represent passion and extremes, and they represent different dreams that you have, ideals, things that you're excited about. There's just so many of them. It's like trying to pick what you want to watch on TV. There's so many options. So, but it can be really about getting caught up in illusion rather than thinking about what the reasonable choices are in front of you. Your next card is the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is about moving on. This is where a choice has been made. This is a deliberate decision that this person has made to leave the place that they've been to go to a place that they know is better. They know this is the right decision for them, and they made this decision deliberately. They did not, they didn't get chased out of this land to go to this land that they're going to. They deliberately made this decision. So that tells me that, with these choices that you have before you, that you're going to make those choices. All right. And then the next card is the Magician. It's one of my favorite cards. The Magician is the ultimate creator, the ultimate alchemist. The Magician is very focused on what he or she needs to do. They have all of the tools that they need to create what they want to create. They know exactly how to use all of those tools. They're not in the kitchen, wondering what's next. They're very, very focused on what it is that they're alchemizing. And then following right after the Magician, you get another major arcana card, and that's the Sun. The Sun is a wonderful card of celebration and abundance. The Sun is about, it says in the words around her head, it says light and life and energy. And, the Sun is about abundance and victory and expansion, growth. It's a wonderful card. Following that expansion, you've got the card of rest and relaxation. Not necessarily relaxation. It's Four of Swords card. It is a card of recovery and quiet. It's sometimes a forced timeout. If you don't stop and pause and take care of yourself, then the universe will find a way to make you do that. So it's best to just do that up front. This is a card, it's kind of a warning. Take care of yourself, pause, rest, recover, and get ready for what's next. And for you, what's next is the Lover's card. You'd get another major arcana card. In this top row, you got three major arcanas. 3 swords and 1 cups card. So anyway, the major arcana, the Lover's card is about partnerships. It can be about love, new love coming in. It can be about marriage or a new whatever relationship you're in, but it can just be a partnership or an unlikely partner. It can be about a partnership at work. It can be about a friend, somebody that you're working closely with, a business partner. So, but it's a happy card, regardless of what the partnership is. It's generally a card of love and harmony and union. These two partners, regardless of their relationship, they're unified and they are on the same page. Okay, so let's get some clarifying cards. We'll use it's called the Stained Glass Tarot. That's what the back of the card looks like. And they're just a really pretty card. It's a Rider-Waite inspired deck, but all of the pictures are depicted in like a stained glass kind of image. So let's get some clarifiers here. Okay. The Two of Swords card, remember this is about the choice, the stalemate, the decision that needs to be made, is clarified by the Chariot. The Chariot is another major arcana card. You got 3 up there, you got 3 down here. 6 out of 14 cards are major arcana. So you're going to have some intense energy this week. The Chariot is saying, hurry up. You got that choice to make. Hurry up and make it. The Chariot is speed, victory. It's taking swift action. It is it's a card of victory, but it is a card of haste. The Seven of Cups card is clarified with the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles is a card of hardship and lack. These two people are out in the cold, but they're standing next to the stained glass window of a church. They help is just right there if they only ask for it. They just need to ask for it. They need to recognize that it's available instead of being caught up in their despair. So whatever kind of this choice that you need to make and you're feeling overwhelmed with all of your options, if you ask for help, then it will be easier to make that choice so that you can take that Six of Swords journey, which is clarified with the King of Swords. The King of Swords, he is intellectual, he is psychic, he is he's definitely a leader. He requires action. He's very intuitive, and he's very astute. Nothing gets by him. He knows what's going on. So the Magician is clarified by the Knight of Cups. Knights are generally, they're messengers. They're bringing in news. And the Knight of Cups is bringing in news of a love opportunity or some kind of a message of an emotional nature. Knights can be, they have these dualities. So he can be somebody who's bringing in a message of love and harmony, or he can be somebody who is not in tune with his emotions, and he's, kind of a, he's immature, emotionally immature. So he can be emotionally mature and be delivering a message that is that makes sense, or he could be, just caught up in his emotions instead. So with this, the Magician being clarified by him, the Magician is somebody that is very focused on the task at hand, and the Knight of Cups is coming in to add to that message by saying, let's think about our emotions at the same time as we're focused in on this creation. The Sun is clarified by the Empress. Expansion clarified by expansion. The Empress is the ultimate creator. She loves to create. She is bringing forth new life. She is giving birth to a new creative project, to some spiritual growth. A child, it could be an actual child, but she's creating something. She is bringing in a message of creation. So expansion and victory is bringing in this idea of creation as well. Creativity and growth. Okay, the Four of Swords. Remember, that's the card of the forced rest, is clarified by the Devil. The Devil is this card represents usually what it means is addiction or obsession, any kind of overdoing it, overindulgence, hedonism. So the Four of Swords being clarified by the Devil, that is telling me, take care of yourself. There's something you need to address here through rest and recovery, because the other key word here is recovery. So if you've got any kind of an addiction that you're dealing with, then the answer is the recovery. The Lovers is clarified by the King of Wands. King of Wands is a king of action. He wants action. He's fiery, he's creative, he's charismatic. He might be a hothead, but he, especially if he's in a shadow state, if he came up reversed, but he didn't. He's in his lightened state. So he really wants some action, and he wants to see the passion. So, the Lovers, clarified by passion and charisma and energy. So whatever kind of partnership you've got going on here, bring some creative fire to it. Okay, so that's it for our tarot cards. Let's do some oracle cards as well. We're going to start with the animal spirit oracle, the spirit animal oracle from Colette Baron Reid. So it looks like the deck looks like this. That's the book looks like that. The deck looks like this. So let's see what kind of an animal spirit we get here for Virgo for the coming week. And this animal will give you some kind of a message. Maybe you'll see this animal around you, or hear about it, or read about it, or see it in your social media feed as a confirmation. And you get Rhino Spirit. Overcome any obstacle. Okay, so let's see what, that's card number 50. So that's the 50. We always have the choice to press ahead, and Rhino's spirit strength offers you the power to break through stubborn obstacles. This animal spirit knows there is more than one way to open a path to what you seek. When Rhino spirit appears, you are reminded that you have a marvelous ability to overcome obstacles in multiple ways, by going around them, shattering them with the force of clear, deliberate intention, or even transforming them into clouds that drift away by refusing to allow them to limit you. Apply your Rhino spirit with creativity, and no obstacle can withstand it. For you have magic to make and many ways in which to make it. Your power is awesome right now. So it kind of portends to this card here. Rhino spirit wants you to remind you that when an obstacle appears to prevent you from getting what you desire today, it means that something much better is coming. Keep that in mind when you consider the nature of the obstacle in front of you now. Great Spirit loves you so much and only wants the best for you. That's a lovely message. Okay, next we are going to do a oracle from The Universe Has Your Back by Gabrielle Bernstein. And this doesn't have a long message. It's just a nice affirmation. I have several of these decks from her, and I just find them they're just a nice pick-me-up. I like them a lot. Okay. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. So getting in alignment with the love of the universe, and your peace cannot be disrupted. All right, great message there. Finally, we have another Colette Baron Reid oracle deck. This is called the Dreamweaver's Oracle. The box looks like that. We'll see what Spirit has to say for you here. Okay. We get number 5. Let your dreams be woven true. These are, very interesting pictures. They're illustrated by Joel Nakamura is the illustrator. And the message for this card is, all of these cards just went all over. The message for this card is, Human, the card of the dream weavers, co-creation, partnership with divine powers, trusting your dreams will be in alignment with your soul's destiny, surrendering your will to a higher power. So those are some of the keywords. And then the message says, human beings often believe they create their world through the power of determination and will alone. Hard work and effort, striving, ambition, focus, imagination, and desire are all worthy components of reality creation, but they're not the only ones. To truly be an empowered co-creator and work with magic in the world, you need to remember you're in a partnership with your higher power, higher power of your understanding. This is the metaphor of the dream weavers. It's a reminder that you're never alone. There are always divine forces at work on your behalf, listening to the stories in your mind and heart and reflecting them in the outer world. There's another message here about the strands of the fabric of reality that are constantly being woven. While there are things you cannot change or control, there are also threads you choose to weave into this fabric of life based on the electric force within you. You dance between the surrender and creation, fueled by your inspired dreams and intentions. Very nice. All right. Well, that is a great point to end on for our reading today. Don't forget to check out your rising moon and Venus signs if you'd like a little bit more depth to this reading, or as the week goes on, feel free to check those out. And I will see you in my next reading. Thank you for joining me. Be well. Bye-bye.